1 ball, 2 strikes to Porter. Powers kicks and fires. There's a swing and a miss, and he strikes out Porter. So Stevie Powers strikes out Berry and Porter to start the ball game. So 2 away for Columbia. 2 strikes to Slater. The left-hander Jack Harlan on the mound for Columbia. Kicks and fires. Just missed, and he walks Slater, and the Eagles have loaded the bases here with nobody out at the bottom of the first inning on 2 walks and a double. And the batter going to be Taylor Braley. Well, you might have heard Scott talking on the pregame show. Braley not pitching tonight because he got hit on his right hand, the ring finger on his right hand. And so they decided better not to let him pitch tonight, let that heal up a little bit. But he is playing third base. He is hitting tonight. Pitch on the way from Harlan. There's a breaking ball strike. And it is 0-1. Braley hitting .364, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. Leads the ball club, actually now number 2 on the ball club behind Bordeaux in RBIs. 0-1 pitch, swung on. Braley hits it high and deep towards the scoreboard, but Berry is under that one. He's going to make the catch. Tagging at third is Bordeaux. He'll score on a sacrifice fly, and the Golden Eagles lead it 1-0 as Braley drives in his 16th run of the year. So 1 down as Bordeaux scores on the sacrifice fly. Keating stays at second. Slater over at first. And here's Tracy Hadley. Hadley hitting .262, a home run, 8 RBIs. Home run came down in Lafayette against the Raging Cajuns in that weekend series. Came in the second game of the 1-0 Southern Miss. Eagles, a Braley sacrifice fly in the bottom of the first to grab the early lead here tonight. On a 52-degree evening here at Pete Taylor Park. Powers checks on Bartleman at third. 3-2 pitch. Swung on. Grounder to short. Boyd goes down on the knee. Can't handle it cleanly. Throw to first is just in time to get Robinette. Well, Marcus Boyd had to stay with that one, but he got it over to Bordeaux in time to get Robinette and save a run from scoring, and that'll do it for Robinette. That'll do it for Columbia. The right-handed hitter. 1-0. So Columbia just 1 base runner out of the first 7 batters, but they put 3 on the board here in the top of the third, have a 3-1 lead on the Golden Eagles. 1-0 to McGill, swung on, grounder to second. Hadley will gobble this one up and throw out McGill at first. And that's it for McGill. That's it for Columbia here in the third. But with a little help from the Golden Eagles, they get 3 runs in the inning. The bridge between the starter and the closer. 1-2, Engel bloops this one out to right center field. Racing in and making the catch is Keating. And that's it for Engel, and that's going to be it for Columbia in the top of the fourth. No runs on a base hit, no errors and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It is still Columbia 3 and Southern Miss 1. Back after this on the Southern Miss. Burns, the right-hander, kicks and fires. Ground ball hit down to third. Scooped up by third baseman. He throws wildly to first base. The catcher backing it up, and a collision at first between McGill and Braley. Next to go in the first game up there tonight. 2-2. Berry pops it up. Foul ground down near the bullpen. Braley over in foul ground going to make the catch. And there's 1 away. So Berry fouls out to the third baseman. 1 down. Columbia in the 5th. 2-2 to Donaldson. Line shot into center field. Base hit for Donaldson with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. That's good to see. Cole struggled a little bit at the plate. Solid single there to center field. From the belt, Smith kicks it, fires, swung on, looped out towards second. Hadley grabs it. So a little soft liner to Hadley. 2 away. McGill got back to second base. 2-2 to Braley. Line drive, base hit in the left field for Braley. Keating will stop at second base. So Braley gets his first base hit of the ball game. And the Eagles got something going here now in the bottom of the 6th, down 3-2. Burns a quick look at second. Pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss. They strike him out. Runners are off and moving. They will steal second and third. But Guidry strikes out 2 away. But Keating and Braley were on the move, and they both steal a base. Chilly tonight, but they're into this one. 1-2 to Porter. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That was way outside and low, and he went after it. So Porter strikes out 2 away. A 1-2 pitch. Popped up by Conemaru down towards first base. Chasing it into foul ground and making the play is Storm Cooper. And Cooper got over there, made the nice play. So Conemaru fouls out, and that'll do it for the Lions of Columbia here in the top of the 7th inning. No runs, no hit. We're going to get a pinch hitter. Casey Mack scheduled up. Golden Eagle is going to pinch hit. And Mason Irby hits the first one over the head of the right fielder. It's going to roll all the way to the wall, and Irby's going to wind up at second base with a double. So Irby, the pinch hitter, didn't take him long to make something happen. The right fielder, Barry, had a chance to get that one. Pitch on the way. Bunted back towards the mound. They'll go to first base with it. Irby will go to third easily, but Donaldson does his job. Lays down the sacrifice that gets the tying run to third here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ian Burns, the right-hander, kicks it, fires, swung on, line drive, base hit in the left field, tie ball game. Lee Marcus Boyd ties it up. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Irby, the lead-off double. The sacrifice by Donaldson, and Boyd, the RBI single. He drives it his 6th run of the year. Thanks to right-hander Colt Smith. Smith has worked 2 innings of shutout baseball. There's one popped up down the first base side. Now the wind catches it, and Donaldson makes the play down around his knees. Boy, the wind was playing with that one. He had to lean down and reach to the side, and he snagged it. That's a heck of a play by Cole Donaldson. 0-1 from Smith. Swung on, grounded to short. Boyd's got it over to Cooper for one. Back to first. Double play. Eagles get one. Columbia's had 6 of them tonight, but Smith gets Caro to hit into a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play here at the top of the 8th inning. No runs. No hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. On for Columbia here in the top of the 9th in a 3-3 game. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Ingles caught looking. Second strikeout for Sandlin. Engel didn't like that one. 2 away. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Julian Berry. Sandlin from the stretch to the plate. Breaking ball. There it is. Strike 3 called. And that's it for Berry. And that's it for Columbia here in the top of the 9th inning. No runs on a base hit. No double play in the 5th. Singled in the 7th. Pitch from Pollock. Boyd swings, hits it down the left field line. That's a base hit. Golden Eagles win it. 1 pitch and Boyd wins the ball game. In to score Irby. Lee Marcus Boyd, his 3rd base hit of the ball game. And the Golden Eagles have won it 4-3 in 9 innings. Actually, Boyd's 2nd base hit of the ball game, but it doesn't matter. He finds that Pete Taylor Park magic, and his teammates mobbing him out in center field as the Golden Eagles have won it by a score of 4-3. Lee Marcus Boyd knocks in Irby from second base in the bottom of the 9th inning. The Pete Taylor Park magic shows up again tonight, and the Golden Eagles win it 4-3 over the Columbia Lions. Eagles with the win go to 12-4 on the year. Columbia falls to 0-8 here in 2017.